Okay, you're back with the Passionfruit Whalrus, and we are back in the demon ruins. Let's check where the hell I am now. Right, I'm by here. Alright, yes, this is down to Smouldering Lake now. Is that right? Or I get... Yes, that's right. Okay. So the crossbow is still going. So what we want to do is get murdered. Which we are succeeding at. Now then, I think we want to go over here. There is a particular part of the wall that we want the, oh for shit's sake, the crossbow to shoot. See, this area with bricks is actually destructible. There we go. And you can get the speckled stone plate ring. Which does protection against several different things. I think it's this bit in the middle, is it, that I want? No, it's something else. Going the wrong way. Right. Yes. Oh, where the fuck am I supposed to be going now? Ah, making a mess of this. Yeah, so you want to aim for this area with the candles on it. And... there we go. Now I had thought it just falls to pieces if you walk over it, but apparently you need to get the arrows to hit it. He's got fiery balls. That's... oh, for fuck's sake, what bloody stupid bloody stuff. Mine are bigger than yours. Fuck off. Stupid beaky prick. Right. Now, I think in there is where one of the pyromancy tomes is, but first we'll pop in here, which is where the bonfire is. Somewhere? Ah, there it is. And while I'm here, I'll see what kind of spells we can actually use at the moment. So I've got enough for Crystal Soul Mass. That's good. Can't use the soul spears yet, that's a nuisance. And I can use crystal magic weapon, that's not bad. Still can't use that, I need to level up a couple of times on the intelligence. Oh, actually no I don't, do I? Because I've got the intelligence ring. But I'm not going to be able to put everything in there if I do that. Alright, just leave it for the moment, but yeah, definitely need to try some more sorceries. Hey, buddy boy. It's a weird looking thing, really. It's like a sort of goat ape with trees coming out of its, like branches coming out of its head and a rat's tail. Freaky fucking thing. Right, now there are enemies either side of the door. It's more of those glue things. And for some reason that doesn't actually wake them up. But that should do. fuck's sake. Okay, good. Yes, I definitely need to get rid of this staff or put some spells on that are actually worth using, because it's not really doing me much good at the moment. So we've got this weird thing with fungus or something growing on it, and this is the Izalith Pyromancy Tome. Yes, I'm right. There's 3 tomes for pyromance. No, there isn't. There's 5, I think. I think there is. There should be a Quailana Pyromancy Tome as well. And that's further down. Yeah, because there's the Great Swamp Pyromancy Tome. There's the Izalith. There's the one we just got. It must be about 5. There's 2 or 3 that are oh, fuck off. Okay, never mind about the bloody tomes. Munch some purple moss. It's good for what ails you. Back to my pyromancy doodles. The downside to this is that even though it's very destructive, it's slow to use. So you really do need sort of range, and it's tricky. Like with faster bosses, like the oh, fuck's sake, like the Dragon Slayer armor that we fought earlier. It's difficult to just find a gap between their attacks that's big enough to actually cast the thing. So that is a bit of a bugger. Sorry, this bit. I generally just run across here. You can go up to the ends and fight those things as well, but I'm not going to bother right now. And I want to be going through there. Hello, Ratty. Goodbye, Ratty. And in here, there's more rats. And the Pyromancy Tome we want should be around here. Let's deal with these fucking things first. Now I think this is an illusory wall, and it is. And yes. Anybody over here? No, there's a hole that we can fall through, but we're not going to. And this should be Quailana's Pyromancy Tome. That's the one. Now there is a couple of things in there you can get. There's a Pyromancy, which I think we'll leave for now. Can't remember what it's called now. It's the Fire Within, or the something or other. It's like a fist wreathed in flame. And what else is there? I think there's a talisman as well. The lava's a bit of a pain to get through. You can use I think it's Flash Sweat, like I did with the dragons, to get through their sort of wall of flame. And there's a couple of sort of fire defense rings that you can put on that will sort of Okay. So, there is yet another illusory wall around here somewhere. Here, I think? Yep. D. And this is a large titanite and another wall. Right. Now you can drop down here and there is, I think it's like an Islith staff for sorcery, which I think I might just risk getting. But there's a lot of those basilisks down here which will do curse or petrify or something damage. Islith staff, that's the one. So I'm going to see if I can run past all these fuckers and see how that turns out. That actually worked pretty well. Any more of you? Yep, another one. Good. So, you can just carry on now. However, basically, if we're going to disable the huge crossbow, we go straight ahead. However, you can go around the side here, which I'm going to do just for the hell of it. And there is an invader with a ridiculous sword. And if you kill him, you get it. So I might just see if we can do that. Oh, he's not even an invader. He's just like a demi-boss or something. Yeah, Night Slayer Sorig. Oh, nice. Yeah, you get this thing. It's the Fume Ultra Greatsword. It does a lot of damage, but it's slow and heavy. So, yeah. Not a big fan, really. I think it looks cool, even if it is ridiculous, and it probably sort of weighs like double what your character would. Possibly even more than that, actually, come to think of it. And it wouldn't have a proper edge, because it's all corroded and stuff. In fact, I'll just put it on just to sort of... just to show it off, because it is a ridiculous thing. Right. Yeah. That is the Fume Ultra Greatsword, and it's just ridiculous. Can we do the special attack thing? Yeah, well, whatever. So, it does look cool, and yeah, but it's not the most practical in my opinion. Right, so we have a Black Knight over here who will try and knock us into the lava, which is right underneath us. But he's not going to, because he's dead. So what's this then? This is All Souls, which is always welcome. How are we doing for Restos? Only got 4 left, that's not too bad. So yeah, at the moment we're just heading up to the giant crossbow. This doesn't have to be done, but I'm doing it just so I can pick up the I think the Shield of Want if I don't have it already, and a couple of the other sort of twinklies that are in the area that's getting bashed by arrows. Or bolts, more properly. Right, let's just grab that while we're here. Dragon Rider bow. Okay. Something we're not likely to be using, but we'll have it anyway. Okay, now in this area you can get shot at, so you basically want to get down into these trenches bloody quick. After that you're safe from giant arrows, and that's it. But there are quite a few little skeletons and things, including some of the annoying guys who shoot daggers at you and things, so and these bloody skeleton wheel things, which are a drag, but well, they can be a drag anyway. That wasn't too bad. Come on! Swap to the sword. Okay. So I'll try this with pyromancy. I think I'm just going to down one of these. Just because these guys can be bloody quick and they do a lot of damage. I can't remember what they're actually called. I'm sure there was a name for them. But then I suppose it sort of depends as well on... Shit! On sort of what stage of the game that you go and fight them. Because if you're tough enough, they're not really that big of a deal, but they're fast and they do damage. Lots of it. It's always a bit of a pain in the arse if they murder you at that stage, because you've sort of traipsed all the way up here, and yeah. So this is the giant crossbow. I don't know if you can actually see it. Yeah, there it is. And there's a couple of giants up here. They don't do anything though, they're dead, slacking off on the job. And we just pull the lever and the crossbow stops. Oh, push it. There we go. That's it. It's off, and it will never go back on again unless you start a new game. And there's a convenient little set of giant steps that you can just drop down. And I want to avoid the giant crabs for the moment. Yeah, so there's a few of these things just out in the open that we can grab, and then we can head off elsewhere. Some Titanite, and the Shield of Want is down here somewhere. I seem to remember from my last playthrough that the Shield of Want is quite good in general as a shield, and it also increases the amount of souls you get from each kill, so if you're happy to use this as a standard shield, it's sort of a good thing to have, because it will get you more souls. Shield of Want, that's the one. That's the one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I think there's something up the side here, although I'm not sure that it's actually worth going up here for it, but let's have a look. Nope, I was wrong, there's nothing. Okay. So we just head now to the bonfire that's right by the boss fight, or we could actually just go to the boss fight bonfire, it doesn't really make any difference. This is where we fought the, what's his name? The old Demon King or something in the last, well not the last part, but one of the previous parts. And if you haven't played Dark Souls 1, these are all sort of references to that. That's the Asylum Demon that's, I think, the first boss in the game. And turns up a couple more times during the game. Right then, so quickly back to Firelink and use whatever souls we can. I'll just buy up any more spells, or I think we can level up once maybe. Have I got many souls? No, just one. Right, that should get me one level up at least. And
Very well then.
Yeah, let's do that.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Right, just spend these on spells now. I think just grab whatever else Carla's got.
Ah.
Oh yes, and we've got another pyromancy tome we can give her.
Oh, another pyromancy tome, have we? Quelana, Witch of Izalith. Well, this is a fascinating pyromancy. I may be a heretical sorcerer, but you bring me nothing but pyromancies. Fiendish little lass, you.
Okay, so we've got a few things there. I'm going to pop to Cornix as well, because I think the Izalith tome is one of them that he'll read. So you have the Grave Warden and Quelana are what she'll read. What Carla will read, and Cornix will read the Great Swamp and the Izalith tomes. Pyromancy tome, Izalith.
What have we here? A pyromancy tome from Izalith. Then you found the home of pyromancy. Brilliant! I will never curse being old and undead again. Now, show it here, quickly. Let us channel them together. The primal pyromancies known only to old Master Salaman.
You know, the face doesn't really go with the voice. You'd kind of think that he would be an old man with a beard. Right, and I definitely want the Great Chaos Fire Orb. That's a lot of fun. And I'll buy that one as well. That's all of his stuff.
Heed my words, unkindled one. Fear the fire. The home of pyromancy, Izalith, was scorched by the very fire it created. Undoubtedly, it was a flame of chaos, tangled by a witch's hand. But who's to say that this bonfire's flame is any different? Do not be gone for long.
Who indeed? Right, I'm gonna see if I can get any embers from her. Yes, I can. But just the one. A few bits and bobs. Got quite a few armor sets in there. Right.
Ashen One.
Okay, I think we'll call that it for now. So in the next part we'll be heading back to the Grand Archives and we'll work our way up that, thankfully without the bloody Crystal Sage shooting shit at us. So thanks for watching and bye bye for now.